What it do, my people? So I had no intentions of doing a review today. Shit, I was messing with my own music. I was mixing songs, and then I came across this album, man. People were telling me, "Am I gonna do the review for it? Am I gonna do the review for it?" I was like, probably not, cause the Chance the Rapper. I was like, man, I don't feel like listening to no more music, cause that was very disappointing. And gave me a headache and stuff. I didn't want to listen to nothing, but I was mixing some of my songs, and then I was like, I started going back and forth. You start listening to this, and I would mix a song, and then I would listen to this album and stuff. So put together my data for me to give y'all a review. So with no further ado, this is YBN Cordae, The Lost Boy. And I'm not necessarily too familiar with Homeboy. I seen for the BET Awards he came out with her, and he dropped a phenomenal verse. He is on the freshman class, so I know a little bit about him. I heard some guest appearances. I have never heard like his music. I don't know if he has mixtapes out or anything. If he does, I've never heard him. So this is my first indications, my first reactions of his music and stuff. So this is 15 songs, 46 minutes, and I think this is his debut album. Like he probably has mixtapes or something, but this is this album. It starts off with number 1, Wintertime. Simple flow, beautiful melodic beat. Talking about a lot of ups and downs in his life, man. Very relatable track, man. I'm liking the way it started off. Number 2, Have Mercy. His flow has that new age bop to it. He talking the shit on here. It's kind of one of them rapidy tracks, like just for me to show you that I'm that nigga, man. Like I do this, but he got like a line that he said like the old niggas, it's time for y'all to sit down because it's our time and shit. Nah, I don't necessarily like that, but it's cool, man. He be doing this thing on the. Number 3, Sweet Lord skit. Beautiful skit, man. Like he got like a lot of skits in it. He got like a church vibe to it and stuff. I really like that. Number 4, Bad Idea featuring Chance the Rapper. And it's actually dope. Beat sounds good. It's like Scarface My Block. It's kind of that beat. Like it's an interpolation of that beat. Like played a different way, but it's the same thing pretty much. Chance actually sounds dope on here. Simple lyricism, motivational, inspirational record. But his flow and stuff, it sounds way better than anything that he did on his album. It sounds like this is what he should have did on for his album. He should have went with this kind of flow, this kind of vibe of track and stuff. Like it's like YBN Cordae did it the right way. But it's a dope song, man. It's a dope song. Even though Chance the Rapper, moving on. Number 5, Thanksgiving. Soulful vibe. Remind me of like Big Mama's House, that old movie and stuff. And this one, he basically kind of talking about bringing this girl over for Thanksgiving and meeting the family. And even though I don't think he say somebody, I don't think his girl, he didn't, somebody, I don't know. His girl didn't necessarily want to go or didn't expect to be brought, but he brought her over anyway and met the family and did this and that. And it got like a soulful vibe to it. I really enjoyed the record. Even though I got kind of confused and stuff. You did. Number 6, R&P, featuring Anderson .Paak. Up tempo. I wanted to dislike it because I don't like it if it's over a certain amount of BPMs. I don't necessarily enjoy the track. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Once they got into it, it got a bop to it, man. It is an enjoyable track. I did like the song. Number 7, Broke as Fuck. Sounds like a Fruity Loop beat. It sounds like some broke shit. It sounds like a little like some very simple shit. And this is one of the ones that I didn't necessarily like. I didn't really like this record. But then the beat flips like at the last minute. And that shit is incredible. Like his flow on there, the other beat that it goes into. If that was the whole song, this song would have been out of this world. But that cheap ass beat that it starts off with and stuff, it kind of. So I want to say I dislike the song, but the import is so fire. So I'm gonna just be 50-50 on this one. Number 8, 1,000 Words. They say a picture worth 1,000 words and everything like that. So that's what the song is about. And it's about shit might not necessarily be as it appears. Like you gotta look like deeper and stuff. But it's a good song, man. I like this. It has a deeper meaning. Number 9, Way Back Home featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Kind of Chance the Rapper sounding track. I keep having to mention him. It's bubbly. Homeboy, he's singing on here. YBN Cordae is singing, but he's executing. Like he actually sounds good. Like he ain't like D'Angelo or anything, but he got a nice little voice with him, man. Like he don't need like all kind of auto tune and stuff. Like he got a nice vibe. Ty gets on there at the end. Ty wrecked that bitch, man. Like he kind of like melodically, but like kind of like in a fast rapping cadence. Ty wrecked that bitch, man. This song nice, dog. I like that. Number 10, Grandma's House. This is a skit. I love this right here, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like he's singing with his, I guess that's his grandmother or something. I hope it's not somebody like playing like a grandma or something. I don't know if it's his grandma necessarily. It sounds like a grandmother. But they singing and stuff, and it has a great vibe to it, man. Like it warms your heart. And you hear them and they're like, yeah, we wrecked this, grandma. It's dope, man. I really like that. Number 11, Been Around. Laid back, beautiful joint. The places that life has took him, the reasons why he made it to where he at. He talk about like people that was hating on him or jealous of what he did, and he says that he loves those people and stuff. So it shows a lot of growth in his life or something, or it shows maturity in his character. I like this song. I like this song right here. Number 12, Nightmares Are Real featuring Pusha T. When it first came on, I wasn't necessarily too crazy about that beat, but then when they got into the bag, and then that nigga Pusha T, man, it needs to be said, man. Pusha T and J. Cole been on a murderous. They've been on a murderous tour all year. They've been serial killing everything. Pusha T and J. Cole, if they own your projects, they murdered it. And he did not disappoint again. He murdered it again. Pusha T, one of the MVPs of the year. It's Giannis and Harden. They going back and forth, man. Who getting the MVP? Man, anyways, jumping on number 13, Family Matters, featuring Aaron Ray. Aaron Ray, I don't know who that is, but they do sound good on the hooks, etc. I heard this beat on something before. I just can't put my finger on it. I can't put my finger on it, but I know I heard this beat on a project before. And the song is dope, man. He talking about his family and stuff. He talking about a lot of things his family going through, like all families do go through. He talk about like an aunt that is taking care of her daughter's kids and stuff because daughter's not doing her thing. Talk about her cousin that's hooked on drugs and shit, and another aunt that's prostituting herself, and just a lot of stuff like that. Let me put this on vibrate or mute something. But it's talking about a lot of stuff like family situations and stuff. Real good track, man. Another dope. Number 14, we gonna make it featuring Meek Mill, and they flipped that Jay-Z Can't Be Life beat. So you know, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's a dope track, man. It's a dope track. Number 15, Lost and Found. So this is the end. It got a horn beat to it. It got like a bounce to it, and basically he rapped pretty much the whole track. He reminds me of Childish Gambino flow, like the way Childish Gambino would get on when he on his rap shit and like kind of like try to wreck something. He kind of reminds me of Childish Gambino on this song. Even a little bit vocally sounds a little bit like Childish Gambino. And overall, what do I think about this? The first time I heard this brother in his debut album, man, what do I give this project? I give this a 9.5, man. I actually really enjoyed this project, man. This will be in the rotation. I will be jamming this. This is good. This is good. So y'all asked for it. I gave it to y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest and the most hated. Time for me to get back to my music in UFC. Boxing tonight. Javante Davis is fighting. Shit. Peace out, man. Much love. Much love.